Okay, we're driving around the Plantation part of the tour now. This is actually a driving tour, and we're at location number 6 here.
Ocella Creek is to the right.
That's Ocella Creek right over there. Number 6 on the tour. Again, we have the old man's beard hanging off these trees. See some palm trees throughout the area here. And we have the creek in the background. It is, again, beautiful, quiet. There is a vehicle in front of us. There's no other vehicles around. We might actually slow down a little and let them venture forward a little bit ahead of us. Here comes another structure.
It's a chimney to a slave house.
That's all that's left of the house. This is number 7 on the tour. Again, I imagine if you wanted more information, you could look up their website and see number 7. A lot of footpaths here. There's signage out that says it's closed to vehicles, but foot travel is welcomed. So again, backpack, bottle of water, maybe a sandwich or snack bar, and you could park in the parking area and venture around here all day. There's plenty to see. There's plenty of little hidden gems, areas to sit, take in the scenery. Peacefulness. On the start of this trail, it was a little rutted. Definitely not something you need a high clearance vehicle for, but I also want to bring a very low clearance sports car or something through here. This isn't too bad, but where we first got started, you'd probably need at least a 3-4 so plus inches of ground clearance to get through, or you just have to drive a little careful. So we're guiding ourselves in this self-guided tour around the plantation, through the woods, on the way to Grandma's house. Now we're probably half a mile, maybe a mile down the path from where that beach parking was to where we ventured out to half a mile to the beach. We're not far at all. This is Picnic Pond, according to the tour. I imagine back in the day they probably come to this pond to picnic. And right now there are alligators that may live here. They may not, but they may. So there is a sign warning you about that. Should you decide to picnic at the pond, do not feed the alligators if they happen to be here. They may or may not live here, but they might just frequent the area. So you do want to be careful. There's a little turn off here where you could park. Mrs. Pepper's oak. Yes, that's Mrs. Pepper's oak tree, possibly. And as you can see from the sign ahead, the tour continues. arriving at spot number 10, location 10. Go down this path, and this will take us to the landing, which is called the
Sea Cloud Landing on Ocella Creek.
I don't know if you heard that. It's the Sea Cloud Landing on Ocella.
Yep.
Ocella Creek. I got that right. Imagine that. Another landing sign. Bird feeders all over. Again, the ruts in the road. Just got to be a little careful here. It can be a little rutty.
There's a truck coming at us.
And there's somebody coming at us. Sea Cloud Landing. Car top boats only. Don't do a lot of boating. Never heard that expression before, but
Kayaks, rowboats.
yeah, anything you could fit on the top of your car. Guess they don't want any trailers or anything, which I could understand. Access back here is a little
Sketchy.
yeah. Nice area to come though. Looks pretty. Have to trek down during low tide, I guess, through some mud. But other than that, not bad. Pretty. Imagine you could park your vehicle somewhere over here and leave it. And let's continue on this driving tour. And this is number 11 coming up here on the left, on our left. It is the
Sea Cloud Plantation ruins.
definitely is ruined. It's still this kind of really neat to see. Everything's really fenced off here. Can't get really too close to anything, but it is really neat to see. Always think about the people that built this, people that laid the brick for this. It's kind of crazy, all the work, the effort, a lot of craftsmanship. And here it sits in ruins in the middle of this plantation. Again, you hear nothing. No vehicles, no planes, no trains, no boats, no people. Number 11, the ruins of the plantation house. And again, as you travel down the road, please do not park these things.
This is number 12 on the tour. This is what they call the Beehive Well, and it had water flow up until about 20 years ago.
We just turned back on the main road that leads into the park area, the plantation area. And we came down originally, go up to the beach. And this is pretty much going to wrap it up. The last thing we saw was the well, the plantation house. As we saw, lies in ruins. The driving tour is not bad. It is a little lengthy. Like I said, some of the roads are a little rutted. Not too bad. Definitely worth doing. If There is no charge for the driving tour or the beach. And I think we're going to wrap it up for today. Have a little walk again tomorrow, maybe bring you with us. We'll see where we end up. We don't have any plans yet, but we're going to be here for a while, enjoying the area. So thanks again for joining us on our first Walking Couple vlog. And we will walk with you again tomorrow.